VT bout to get VD. Waiting on Roy.
Time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. For the winner here in this semifinal game, it's on to play for the national championship. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Georgia Bulldogs. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
This guy has been one of, if not the top receiver in college football this season. Over 1,500 yards on the outside. Chris, I can't believe he's had such a monster year, and you know he's going to have a monster playoff, and they're getting him going early in this one.
They're going to run it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking for the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And is intercepted. And he's brought down to the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So after the incompletion, it's second down. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Here we go on 4th down. Doesn't get close to the marker, and so the drive ends with a whimper. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
I know this group wanted to be aggressive today, but this is more in the reckless category. It's on your own side of the 50. It's the first half. They had no success here leading into this 4th down. It's 4th and forever. And now the opposition has great field position. You're setting them up for success because of this reckless call on 4th down. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Makes a quick catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's a good start for the Bulldogs quarterback. Of course, in Georgia's history, Joe, quarterbacks have not always been asked to go out and win games single-handedly. But this guy, I think he's more than a game manager.
Chris, I think you're exactly right in that. To me, he reminds me a bit more of a Matt Stafford in that he's going to be asked to really attack and throw the football down the field. And if he's able to be efficient, then they're going to have success in this postseason. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of
Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on 1st. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Quick juke. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Running with purpose. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. He fires downfield, and he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And one final play before the end of the quarter. The back's got it. Got an opening here. They make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Five-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Catch made on the out route. Oh, look out, he's got open space. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Oh, that's a beautiful throw and catch, and this wide receiver almost took it the distance here. The quarterback got him the ball on time and on target. When you do that, You create an opportunity for a wide receiver to run after the catch. Great work setting up 1st and goal after the big gain.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Looking for a receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Dogs. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Fuller. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Stop short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. It's an out route. The catch made. An impressive spin there. Nobody can bring him down. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Cross. He shreds the tackle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about time.
He's got space. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Good enough for first down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
They'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion, set yourself up for second and short.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Catch is made. Room for one here. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. They continue to feed the freshman wide receiver. He might be a young guy, Joel, but you can see off this huge season, they have a lot of trust in him on this big stage.
As they should, Chris. He is such a great player, and it reminds me of the last few years. We've had Malachi Toney, Jeremiah Smith. Think of these young wide receivers that have delivered on the big stage. This is no different.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback from the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Here's the handoff. And the defense wraps him up. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Trying to find room. It's Jackson.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination, coverage and rush working together.
Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Fuller. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. On the ground, it's Jackson. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. It was out of bounds, but they move it across the 30.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a first down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. This is the 6th play on the drive. He's going to hand this off. Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Productive drive in the making, a first down of their own 42.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense.
He's got a crease. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Here comes the handoff. Sees an opening. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass this time. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long. And here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's St. Clair. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. And the back now goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up 1st and goal. Running back with the football. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. So 3rd and inches now to the pass play. We'll see if they can convert this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On the run, it's Cross. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense takes the lead here in the 2nd half.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walked on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. And he'll set up to throw. And the pressure's on. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's St. Clair. On the defense, finally will get him down, and that sack will end the third period. Ohio State is on top here, Joel, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And it's good right down the middle. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Glitch unit.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Powers into the end zone.
This is an area that this quarterback really excels. It's his ability to extend plays outside of the pocket and then take off once it's there. This defense is going to have to do a better job of not only keeping him inside of the pocket, but once he's on the outside, someone needs to spy him. This is way too easy of a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Hand off to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal. Gotta go, gotta go. It's fast tempo, it's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks, force the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
The Bulldogs pick up enough for a first down. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it.
You've got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes. And because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And the Bulldogs line up with a 1st and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The Bulldogs answer back with a score of their own. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great...
C. Miles plays football.
We go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And
Great drive.
It just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Pounding away with the run game.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
Gonna run it. It's Cross. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Ball handed off. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. We've got 1 more timeout to use now.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. And they'll spend the timeout here. The play clock was winding down. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking for some space. It's Cross. And the defense smothers him for no gain. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. This might be for the ball game. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's got room to run. Look out. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
And they hand it off to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Now the Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. The decision to make, and what are they going to do in this second down? Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? The back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap in the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll run it to the left. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
That is such a big kick, Chris, because now they've got to go down and have to get the ball in the end zone just to tie it up. Beautiful job by the offense of putting themselves in range. And ice in his veins, this kicker buries it.
And it's caught from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game.
Who should roll?
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Because they still need a touchdown and two-point conversion, but first things first here, this does not need to be a desperation heave. Run your best concept. Then if you can get it into the end zone, now give me your best two-point play. Two snaps of perfection to try to tie this thing.
We're going to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game.
Nico was in panic mode the whole game. Now wanna talk shit at 0 100 hours.